Hi everyone, welcome back. Well, this is Eulo, E-U-L-O, just on the Paroo River. This is the Eulo Free Camp. But yeah, when we first came in here, I went, you will stay a night. But the more we've looked around and learned about the town, which is only about a kilometre away, just really impressed and really pleased. We're going to stay for a few nights after all. There's heaps of spots. There's Telstra service, no Optus. They've got tables everywhere in here. Everything's flat, easy access. No toilets, but there is a bin right the other side of the road over there. There's a weir just where the bridge is. So there's water here. It's all brown at the moment because of all the floods and everything that's going on. Got my little puppy watching me. Here's where we are, just in here. I really like it. There wasn't that appealing at first at all, but I've really come around. Of course, you can have fires here. That's nice. Yeah, there's a lot of room for a lot of people here. The other thing is, I've been into town, and there's a pub, and they've got on Sunday lunches. Really amazing. We're going in tomorrow. $25 for a roast dinner with veggies, and the lady is absolutely lovely. New owners, but I think by the look of it. Caravan parking there, by the way, is $10 for unpowered and $20 for powered site, which is pretty incredible. But the roast lunch and veggies for $25 a head is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a special. And she said if you hang around, you're long enough, you'd probably get some soup for dinner. Yeah, just really like what I see. There's a tap just there along the road where there's good water power. We could fill things up if we wanted to. That was nice. By the way, where are we? Eulo is, I got to think about how far now. We're past Cunnamulla. We got to Cunnamulla, and Cunnamulla had what do you call it? A Friday. What do you call it? Not festival day, but circus was there and everything. Show day. That's what it would have been. And they closed the town on Friday. Everything, supermarkets, the whole thing. And we were looking at whether we'd stay there. And then we thought we'll have a look at the artesian springs, and that was a real shock. Because here it was 2:30 on a Friday, they closed at 4. We would have had to pay $45 each to go into a hot spring. So that was quite a surprise. Not something we really wanted to do. If we had more time, I've got the 2-day pass for $65, staying in the Cunnamulla. But we ended up coming out here to Eulo, because I read about this and it looked quite nice as a free camp. And so we headed back out to here. It took us, I think, about 40 minutes, 45 from Cunnamulla. Next thing we planned, I've been researching, is going up to Yowa, just up here, which is the Opal Centre, and that's about an hour's drive. And then up from there, looking at a place called Baldy Top, just near Quilpie. So, yeah, a lot of free camping around and all that sort of stuff. My little dog's going for a wander. And, yeah, quite pleased with everything I've seen about it. I did do a bit of fishing here. Good news is, sorry, I'm just picking up my puppy. Good news is there's looks like no carp, which is really good. But they talk about yabbies and yellow belly again. I've not really dealt with yellow belly because they say you need the prawns or the shrimp or what do I call them, the big ones with the big claws on them. They've got a special name for them, cherubim. I had a cherubim on at one place at Gadooga, but I've not really taken it serious about catching them. Should catch them for bait by the look of it. So yeah, just very pleased. You can see at the moment there's a lot of people go the other side of the river. We're on the west side of the river. If you go in there on the other side, it's sloppy going in at the moment, but there's a lot of room over there. And further over, there was someone right up the river, probably about a kilometre up the river. Went for a wander with my doggy and had a look over there. Yeah, quite a pleasant surprise. After this is Thargomindah, which is not a big town. That's quite a way off. Oh, the other thing in town, they've got the diesel, and real surprise, it was the cheapest we've seen anywhere. So no petrol in town, but they've got the diesel. So very pleasant. I'm prattling quite a lot because I'm just very impressed with this place. So this is the eastern side of the river. See how pretty that is. Actually, I'd prefer this if I came back. Someone's camping just there. I think that's clever. They probably know what they're doing, or they fluked it. And there's a nice spot just here where I'm standing, right on the edge of the river. I think this would be nicer on this side than over that side. You can see they're not quite coming down to the river. But this is beautiful. I do know it goes a fair way up there, along there, and it goes right out the back as well. So yeah, if I chose this again and picked a spot, no, I'd pick over this side, I reckon. We thought there was toilets over that other side, and we went over to have a look. Should have really stayed this side. Very quiet, very nice. What a beautiful spot. Oh, by the way, there's no traffic at night. No trucks, no nothing. So there's the bridge and the weir. The other side of the bridge from the free camp area. You can see where the river keeps going down here. Paroo. It's got its own beauty. It'd be nice to see it when the water was clear instead of being brown. Now the other thing I found in town was quite a surprise, was opposite the pub there's a shop there that's a quilting shop, patchwork and quilting, and on the fence they had hats for sale with the nets on them, and the ones with the big back going down the back, they were $10. I couldn't believe it. They're actually the most comfortable, lightest material of that type of thing I've ever bought. So I got one each for us. I'll probably go back and pick up a couple more, because you always end up losing them, or I don't know, wrecking them. I don't know, there's always something going on. So that's about it. You can see all the birds with their mud nests underneath. A lot of them around everywhere. It's beautiful to watch them. So locals are saying that the prawns at the moment is too cold for them, the shrimp. But there's the red belly in here, and the other thing they say is really nice eating is the eel-tailed catfish. Interesting. I have had catfish over time that I really did like. I normally just throw them back, but yeah, interesting. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. Oh, I'll put some maps at the end so you can see where we are. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.